So good.
Yes. So feminism is an academic discussion, academic discourse now. Feminism as a philosophical discourse or as a social discourse is slightly different. If you have heard of Robert Graves, the White Goddess, in the White Goddess, Robert Graves says that woman had a mysterious power, the mysterious power of procreating a child, which was not invested with male. Therefore, the woman had the supremacy, and that continues in certain societies of the world. Even in our Naga societies, in our major societies, in our Jonsa societies, women are still the dominant powers. But in other societies, if you know the history, of universal suffrage. You heard the term universal suffrage?
Yes, sir.
Women were not allowed to cast their votes.
Right.
Universal suffrage. The voice for women rights began on 8 March 1857, when a large number of women were on protest in an American factory, demanding equal time for the wages. They were expected to work 16 hours, and the males were expected to work 10 hours. And the number of hours was cut down to 10 hours for the women also. Therefore, you celebrate this Women's Day on the 8th of March today. Universal suffrage was the issue of giving the voting right to women, and the right to office to women, and the right of equal wages to women. In the academic discourse, you talk of Virginia Woolf, Simone de Beauvoir, and Ellen Showalter, and many others, Taslima Nasreen, and Arundhati Roy, and Kamala Das, and Shashi Deshpande, Shogade, and many other women. This is a real issue. This is a social issue. The most important is the economic issue. Women have been very, very slow, in a slow process, but ultimately they have been given the right to earn money. They should have the money power. If the women have money power, they will become powerful. They will not become powerful by adulating them,
Yes,
by singing songs for them, or by writing poetry for them, as you did in the Elizabethan times, you did in the Romantic times or the Victorian times. Manshi, is it boring? She's giving me the expression of
सर आपको एक्सप्रेशन नहीं था उसे इतने एक्साइटिंग हो गया
No, I know she's feeling nice, but I have a habit. I listened to her speech. It was a very good speech. I liked it. All of you, whosoever spoke, I enjoy your speeches because even Professor Surekha, when she was a student, I would send her to the States and compare the programs. I've been doing these things and I enjoy these young boys and girls speaking out, as Neela was speaking. Very fantastic. She has she has a storm of expressions. She wants to express so many things. So this is, I said, universal suffrage, and ultimately the women in France were not allowed to cast their votes even until 1990. And when I was a young man, I would read in the newspapers universal suffrage, right to vote and right to office and right to money, equal money. Even as on the date, women are not paid equal wages in India. Ghanshyam knows that. Males are paid a different wage and females are paid different kind of wages. This is the apparent discrimination with women. And women as a social construct, we have been doing it in all societies. That woman, we have tried to captivate her, to enslave her, we have tried to torment her. I remember when I was a child, there was an adage, there was a saying in Garhwal, Jananiyo ki panchayat aur kodo prasad. It is not reliable. Jananiyo ki panchayat aur kodo prasad. Okay? follow sabun. Okay, don't thali ki badai. I've used these dialogues in one of my plays. And women in my village, they would not wear sleepers. Until 1980s, they were not allowed to wear sleepers. And they would hide their slippers inside their bags and go to the forest to collect fodder. And the moment the boundary of the village ended, they would put on their slippers or their shoes. Strange, kind of. I have my bhabis who are of my mother's age. They are of my mother's age. And whenever I go to meet them, and if unfortunately they are not having the head cover, they would suddenly pick up the head cover and put it here. I said to them, you are almost my mother's age. And you are still afraid of standing bareheaded in front of me. That is the mindset we have created for women. And it is a great achievement in this country. I know you are the luckier girls now. I remember the girls in the 80s in my villages. There were no matches, boy matches for them. And they would get them off at any cost. Even a widower, even a divorcee, anyone who married their girls, they were so worried about their girls. And the tables have turned now. In my own village, there are 11 boys standing unmarried. They are not getting the girls. 11 boys, some of them are drivers, some others are running their business, many kind of jobs they are doing. They are earning a good money, and yet they are not getting the girls. This is a crisis. If you have any girl around in your village, this is the tables have turned now. Girls, people, the village, our relatives, our fraternity, which we call our biradari, they have refused to marry their daughters to such boys who are not properly settled, who are not properly educated. Now, there were times when I was very, very young, when I was a boy, the senior members of our village would go to a village to get someone married and carry some cash along with them. वो कहते थे बड़ा मनाया है, सास नहीं मानी, वापस आ गई, निराश आ गई। और बारात चली गई, बारात में दूल्हे का बाप कहता था कि भैया अपने चाचा, अपने छोटे भाई जो भी हुई रखना, लेकिन बारात वापस ना आ जाए। These were also the times when women had value, because women were the wage earners. They worked in the fields. They earned resources, they earned grains for the entire family. That's why women were very important in this society. And women, and as Manshi said their chores, their boring jobs were to carry their pitchers to the water spring and then bring it back. No. Women were very powerful once upon a time. The job was to lead all the chores, to lead all the businesses that related to women. Men, that was not male's domain in the village. And that's why, because Gaura Devi, whom I personally knew, Gaura Devi was the leader of the village. When I introduced Gaura Devi, she told me, I said, how do you suddenly came to the forefront of this Chipko movement? Gaura Devi said that she was a leader in the village. She would give a call to all the women to cook food for the Bharat. Whenever the Bharat came, she was the woman who gave a call to the women that today is the day to collect the fodder in the forest. She was leading so many women, even before she became the Chipko leader. And she was a very daring, very bold lady and well informed. So Bhutia women are, this Bhutia community is different from our community. They are very free people. And in the Jaunsar region, there were times a woman who married 7 husbands was supposed to be the most reputed woman. We have different communities even within the Uttarakhand state. So, but women were of course oppressed, and women have to be liberated. They have to be given the money, economic power. The most vital, most desired thing for women is the economic power. If they are working, if a girl is a working woman, she doesn't bother for her husband. She doesn't bother much for her husband. But if you are dependent upon your husband for everything you have to buy, your condition is miserable, your state is miserable. Therefore, this is the most vital question. And if you, the young girls and boys, are being sensitized towards this issue, this is the great achievement of the society, of the academic world, and of course of our department.